Okay, now for CG3, which is the center screen, I'll show you how to prep the CG3 computer. You want to make sure the drive is connected to the computer. And in Finder, you'll have one window open, and then Command N has another window open. Have one of the windows showing production assets, and the other one you can click Concord MIllumin Drive, which is right here. So you'll go to production assets, same thing, worship experience, weekends. You'll let it load, and then whatever weekend you're looking at. So 01/27/18. And it's spinning for whatever reason. Click that, and then there should be a MIllumin file, which is right here. It'll always say visuals and then the date. So you'll click that, hit copy, go to the second Finder window, and you'll paste it in the MIllumin drive. It takes about a second. And then you will double click it, and it'll open up MIllumin down here. So this is the file for the weekend. They usually make it on Saturday afternoons. Here's the file, it's loading, and you have pretty much everything. The side window right here will expand, and you'll see the different folders. You want to make sure you have the splash and everything pulled in. So you'll see if something's grayed out, that means it's not there. So what you'll do is double click it. So this is the splash, hit replace, and then you'll go to the Concord MIllumin drive, and I have a couple subfolders already in there labeled, and one of them is called graphics packages, Q1, and then you have the A, and then it shows there, and then replace C, BG, C, actually it'll be this one. There we go. So now they're not gray anymore. So you're just right clicking it, hit replace, and you're replacing it with the file in your MIllumin drive because it needs to identify where it's coming from. So that's what you're doing there. So then if you hit splash, it'll show up there. Same thing with blank splash right there. You can click anything here just to make sure all the cues are firing correctly. Call upon the Lord. Sometimes you have to go to pixel bars and hit effects and disable. That's what you got to do. You have to disable the siphon. So what I did there is click the third row and then went to effects and then disabled siphon. That way you can actually see the content. It's a new thing they're doing. So you can just test it all out, the different cues, make sure they're working. Sermon support you'll bring in as well. I'll show you how to do that. So if there's any content that needs to be pulled in on the production assets drive on the weekend, you'll hit MIllumin content, and there is a still that needs to be dragged in. So here again, hit copy, copy. You'll go over here to the Concord MIllumin drive, hit paste, and that'll just paste in the here again. Still, so if you go back to MIllumin, here again, the still, it's not identifying it, so it's grayed out, so you need to right click it, hit replace, and then find where you just pasted it. So go to Concord MIllumin, and here again still, and now it's there. I think that's the only stuff that's not there. Sermon, same thing, you go to sermon, title and points, 16:9, and here it is, week 4. Looks like that's the title. Command C. I actually have a sermon content folder, and I will actually delete all of last week's. Actually, need both hands, so delete, and then Command V. So the title's in there and the sermon content, and actually I can actually drag that directly into the sermon content spot on MIllumin, just like that. So now it's there, and I'll paste that over here. I don't know if you saw that. You can hit edit and X. I'm going to show you that again. So you can actually drag in the sermon content from there to there. Hit edit and you're out of edit mode, and then you should be good. You can preview that slide. Good to go. What I like to do is hit project, save as, and name it. With the date 01/28/18, MIllumin. Hit save, and then you're good. Command Q to get out of it, and then you can disable the Concord MIllumin drive. And that's it.